I sell these particular display straps as do-it-yourself kits. They come with just the leather assembled as you see here in two parts. The wider strap below is the lining, what I call the lining strap. The upper strap is the bell strap, and that's the strap that the bells go on. So you can see I've got a partially finished one here where I have been installing the bells on the strap and lacing the bell strap through the slots in the wider lining strap, and then put a bell on and so on. The finished strap with all of the bells on it will look something like this. Then at the top of this assembly there's a hole, as I sell as a do-it-yourself kit, and you will install a ring at the top. Put a ring on it. This folds over, and there's a little solid brass fastener on the back side. So when you get done, you have a strap with a ring that you can hang on a door or a hook or on the wall or wherever. The key with assembling these is to take your time and adjust the bells as you go. So I'm going to put a bell on, and then I need to put a bell pin in the bell, and then adjust the bell pin a little bit so it fits right, and then crimp the open end of the bell pin closed so it makes kind of a figure-8 shape. Then the next thing would be to put the bell strap through the laces in the lining strap. As you work, you have to make sure that the bell is centered between this lace and that lace. And you need to do that as you work, not later on, because it's almost impossible to pull the leather out or pull it in unless you have something to hang on to. And that's the best time to do that is right this minute while you're assembling it. So I'm going to finish this lace. It's kind of hard when you push the tip through the back side if the lining strap is laying this direction. So it's easier if you can tip it forward a little bit, and that opens up the slot and it makes it just a little easier to pull the bell strap through. I use needle nose pliers to pull the bell strap through. If you've got really strong fingers, you may not need it, or sometimes the bell strap itself is just easier to pull through for some reason. But at these bigger bell straps, I usually have to use some kind of a little pliers to get extra grip. It will mar the tip of the strap if you're careful. As a do-it-yourselfer, you can make that tip, that mar, look more consistent. Here in the shop, because I'm doing it, I have lots of tools here to help me do this job. I'll actually cut this tip off, re-dye the edges, and then all of that goes away. Now sometimes the bell pin is a little misadjusted. This brass is soft enough, I can just grab it with my fingers and push it down until it's nice and smooth. So that's a little tweak that I sometimes do if my bell pin isn't perfectly flat when I get done. Now this one, the bell isn't very well centered in the lace. I need to make this side shorter. And that's not particularly straight either. I need to make that side shorter. So there's two adjustments I'm going to make to this bell. I'm going to pull some of the leather from this side to that side across the lace. Pardon me while I get some body English on it. So now my key here I want to look at is this centered, and it looks better. But this is pretty poochy, so I need to take some length out of this lace. So I'll just pull on it to smooth it out. And sometimes it takes a little fiddling and a few muttered words under your breath, but eventually it'll get better. And what I do here then is I'll fold this over, cut a hole, and in a do-it-yourself kit, that hole will already be present, and then install a ring. And I'll show that later.